Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm pretty fucking sick right now, as usual, so my voice sounds pretty fucking whack. It seems like every time I'm gonna make a YouTube video or some shit like that, I just get really fucking sick. But, anyways, I've kind of always wanted to be a rapper rather than a YouTuber, as corny as that shit sounds. So I made a SoundCloud and I made some music. So make sure to go check that shit out and let me know what you think by commenting up on my tracks, liking that shit, you know what to do. So with that being a good segue into this story, I decided since I'm gonna be a rapper, I might as well talk about the first time that I did Xanax. Now, Xans right off the bat are something I don't recommend to anyone because of how dangerous they are in the long term. Like, I've been on them myself a little bit, not anymore, but I've seen what it can do to me and other people, and it's definitely not something I'm going to tell you guys to go do. I'm here to educate, not to promote. But with all that shit out of the way, let's just get right into this story. So, Xanax is pretty much a tranquilizer. It's used as a sleep aid and anti anxiety medication, among other things. It's pretty fucking addictive, and it's pretty much just a sedative that makes you feel really euphoric and shit like that. So I obviously knew about Xanax for a while, mostly just because it's all around us in the culture we're in today, whether you're hearing it in the music or seeing it on the news. Basically, everyone's talking about it. So I'm a really curious person, I guess, so I just wanted to try this shit and see what the hype is about. And Xanax mainly comes in two forms, which are bars and footballs, and bars are just kind of the more common ones that you see everywhere. The only difference between the two is just the shape and the milligram within each one. But basically, me and my buddy, he found this guy in town who was selling some footballs, so we each pitched some money and we bought a bunch of these footballs. And I think we were in my friend's car. I was in the back seat because there was like three of us at this point. Honestly, it's really hard to remember a lot of the details in the story just because it's Xanax. But we were pretty much just like, okay, let's do this shit. And I took like three or four of these, I can't even remember. And I just decided to lean back and let these things do their thing. And about 15 minutes had gone by, and I was just kind of laying there like an idiot, and I wasn't feeling anything, like anything at all. So there I was, laying away, and then all of a sudden, this wave came over me, and that's really the only way I can describe it. I felt pretty much like I was gonna fall asleep, but I just felt really fucking good at the same time. And at that point, I just wanted to do something, and I pretty much just remember we ended up listening to music. And all I can remember from that was the music was just making me vibe. And I don't know, man. I just felt really fucking good. Now, basically, it's after this point where the details in the story get even more fuzzy, so bear with me here while I try my best. After chilling it for a little bit with my friend, he dropped me off at my house, and I just felt fucked, but at the same time, I didn't even really care. I just went inside and I just pretty much poured Fruity Pebbles and like the Lucky Charms marshmallows into a bowl. And I just added ice cubes and a bunch of milk, and honestly, it was pretty fucking good. Like, if there's anything I am gonna recommend to you guys from my channel, it's that weird ass cereal combo that I made. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I called my other friend and she picked me up and we went for a drive around town. And there was basically just a bunch of other bitches in this car and I didn't even know what was going on. I was just going with the flow and whatever the fuck I thought was going on. And then I think we went into this parking lot and there were a couple of other people that we knew in there, and I don't even remember doing this, but like the next morning I looked on my phone and there's a video of me on my phone, and in that video it's me in the parking lot wearing my Supreme hoodie, a set of Family Guy pajamas, and some ski goggles. And I was on top of someone's car dancing. Like, I don't even know how the fuck that happened, dude. So I'm pretty sure, like, at that point, they were just like, okay, this kid's fucked up. And then they just dropped me off at my other friend's house. And all I remember there was, like, I was pretty much just going in and out of sleep on his couch. And I was just nodding off, and it was just, there was spit all over me. It was a great time. I think I just chilled it there until I got too tired to like even control myself fully, so I was like, fuck this shit, I'm going home. So yeah, pretty much that happened, and I ended up having the best sleep I think I've ever had, and I woke up and did not remember shit. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much the story. Please don't do Xanax. That shit is bad for you. Also, make sure to follow my SoundCloud. I want to try and get that shit popping. So let me know what you think. And make sure to leave a like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.